Breaking news, my wonderful people, our very own brothers, Amaechi, Wike, turn up the volume. No longer, both of them, they've turned up the volume and things have become more devastating than you can imagine. They've turned up the volume and there is so much chaos going on in respect of, their back and forth war of words, between the jail. One is the former governor of the state and one is the current governor. Amaechi, the latter, the former, and Wike, the current governor, who is serving out his second tenure. And since PDP refused to do by the book, he has picked on everybody and anyone who refused to follow the laid down rule, law, and order. He has also picked on his predecessor, who has done a lot of wrong things. In fact, is investigating that guy presently, in court and what have you. So there's a lot of issues going on. He told Amaechi very recently, they said when you were there, you were sabotaging PDP. You were there using the money for PDP to do something for APC so that Buhari will come in and they will make you president. You fooled yourself. At the end of the day, they gave you second from the primaries election. Let's get all the details. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC on Sunday said that Nigeria no longer take the statement of the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike seriously at all. Let Nigeria understand that the submission was made to counter the People Democratic Party governor's comment earlier that the administration of his predecessor, the former principal Rotimi Amaechi, Wike had on Saturday, while commissioning a project in one of the local government area, accused Amaechi of employing the state treasury before and ensuring that he looted to the end before evacuating the office in 2015. Recall that Wike was a former chief of staff to Amaechi while Amaechi was the governor of the state. Governor Wike, in another statement, said the former Minister of Transportation and the APC governorship candidate of Rivers State would never have a reason to plunder the state's treasury. Wike stated that Amaechi's comment on the ongoing project was filled with envy. He wondered why Amaechi, who was unable to account for 308 million proceedings from the sales of the state power plant by his administration, would still be talking, would have any opinion about the inauguration of the project, Late Nigeria reports. He said, why should we not celebrate what you sold why should we not celebrate when you sold our gas ton to the tune of $308 million? Convert it today, that is 500 trillion. How much will it be? How can you show where is the money? Certainly nothing is there. This is what you did. However, the spokesman of APC, Darlington, said that on Sunday that Amaechi would not engage with the incumbent governor of the state in media war of words. I will do no such thing at all. He says Amaechi says Wike has reduced himself to now someone who people can just talk to and move by. He has not really done anything tangible rather than speak. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on. And every one of us, we can see for ourselves. The days upon us have now come to show to us that, politicians will be politicians. I mean, look at it, first of all, look at Peter Obi and Charles Soludo. After the heated argument that went on, they met in a church just about last week or the week before that. And they embraced each other and they called themselves brothers. So you are the one who is fighting a politician fight and killing yourself. No, do you want to talk about Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar? They meet in airports and they have jokes and they have discussions and they laugh and they talk. Is that what you want to talk about? So when you are fighting, know why you are fighting. Don't go there and be fighting for politicians who knows how they settle themselves. You will just be disgracing yourself, you yourself. You're disgracing yourself by yourself with only yourself. Remember that you have a voice. So these are some of the things that are going on that Nigerians will need to pay great attention to and do not allow the same thing over and over again. Remember that every one of us have a duty, and we must stand up and ensure that the duty of the job is well established. And every one of us must ensure that at the end of the day, we are not kept, okay, we are not kept in the dark from all that is going on. Every single one of us have got Nigeria, and we must be very, we must very, very strategic in our plans to ensure that Nigeria becomes a better place, not for one, but for all. You see, the people that are coming up to this say that they want to be leaders. You have to be very careful. You have to be careful, and we must be very careful of such people, and must become very weary. We must not allow the same thing over and over again. We must make up our minds. Who do we want as a leader? Who do we want? And we must become very serious in those grounds, and not just go there and just have a laugh and think that all of a sudden things will fall in place. It won't. People make things happen. Yes. So if you want Nigeria to become a better place for every one of us, then let's rise up to it. Let's not allow the same thing over and over again. Every single one of us must do all that is absolutely right and necessary and change the course of this nation. Every one of us must ensure that we put Nigeria where it ought to be, on the path of development, on the path of progress, on the path, of God, of bringing Nigeria, to that place where we ought to be, so that change can truly becomes the essence of the day. You see, the people who right now are telling us that they want to lead, we must become very careful. What are we doing? What are we doing? And why are we allowing such? Have we investigated? Have we vetted them? Do we think that they have what it takes to rule us? If we are sure, then we can give them our support. If we're not sure, there's no need. There's no need for you to come in and think that, all of a sudden things will fall in place. So it is a matter of urgent attention. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can always get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. So nobody should sit back there and think that all of a sudden things will change. If things are going to change, Nigerians, 2023 election is around the corner. Another crossroads to make that meaningful, position where we can truly, have the change we all envisage and desire. Remember, it's up to you and I to ensure the truth. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.